These are the shields for the freighter, and when they are finished, I'm going to equip it. And then we can finally start to buy some ore and get that station building going a bit faster. Because that is what's really holding me back right now, a lack of resources. So let's equip it.
25 megajoules sheet.
Just going to create the template. Everything is good, and build one more of them. Now the reason I wanted this ship is that it has the largest cargo space of all TS freighters. So over 70,000 units. An ore is a very bulky commodity. It has a volume of 16, so this freighter is the this freighter can buy the most amount of ore in one go, because large transports like the Rio cannot dock at these mining stations, and ore is so bulky that no ship can buy a full load at once, so the entire factory output. So here we have a Teladi ore mine, and you can see the maximum amount this factory can hold is 9,000. Then the price is at the lowest. So if we send a trader here and buy ore, it's beneficial to buy as much as we can in one go. So then the price will be at the lowest for the whole load. And that's why I wanted this Dolphin super freighter. Any Super Freighter XL version works for this really, but the Dolphin is the largest, so I just took that. And now I'm simply telling it to do a trade run. So this trade run buy command here under trade commands, just select the ore, and then he will look for the best place to buy that. And if I raise that to the maximum, you can see that this ship can hold 4,445 units of ore. And he found the ore mine in Power Circle. It will cost me 40,000 credits to do that. But that's a very low price to buy that ore. So I'm starting that trade run. And this is a manual way to do it, so I have to do this every time, but I can haul a lot of ore at once and at a very low cost. So I'm willing to do that in the early game. And if we check the actual station in Power Circle, you can see that this command, this trade run command, also has a trade log for the factory. So while our super freighter is making its way to this ore mine, no other agent or trader is allowed to pick that ore up. So we are going to get the maximum benefit from that. And the great thing about this trade run command is that you can even I believe that this works. I have to try that in this game probably, because you have this unload at home base setting, and you can also put the Dolphin super freighter on a large transport, define a large transport as the home base of that freighter. So this Rio here cannot hold transporters, but you have TLs which can. And then you have a TL and a bunch of super freighters with the home base at the TL, and then you can send the TL somewhere in the universe buy all the ore and then return home. Because of course, if we start to buy ore at an increased rate now, then we're going to drain the local economy in this area. So that's a good way to get your resources. And for that bulky stuff, it's necessary to go and do that with big ships. I'm going to give my dolphin an escort, of course. Just 2 ships. Should be good. Just rename them. It's a bit funny that these super freighters are actually the fastest freighters, even if they are the largest. But this also makes them extremely expensive. So I wouldn't use those as the general utility ship in your empire. That scout can scan some asteroids. And now I'm going to build some more of that combat ship. Like $20. And then we can destroy the pirate base and put them to an end. I think I also know I don't have enough crystals, but I believe I have another crystal factory. Because I'm still producing too many energy cells, and having another crystal factory should help consume a bit more of them, and I also need the crystals.
Command accepted.
And the great thing about the Mayhem logistics is that if you add more factories of the same type, so I just added another crystal factory, which is now flashing yellow because he wants his resources, but he's still going to get them. I don't have to adjust anything on that factory or something, because the default logistics settings already take that into account, and all crystal fabs will be served just from that one job that is an export job for energy cells. So we have a lot of energy cells, and an agent should soon go and pick that up. And then deliver it to the new crystal fab.